Recording in progress.
Good day, everyone. I'm Cadet Neo, and I'm here to present my return demo on Navigation 213. So let's start. So we're going to talk about the general features on a nautical chart, symbol, and abbreviation. So as you can see here, these are the different symbols and the nautical chart, and these are the different abbreviation of it. So we're not gonna talk all of them because it's too long. So let's just describe some of them. So for example, the symbol for the natural features. So this is natural features, then this on land or on water. Then the landmarks, which looks like what you can say, a lighthouse. It looks like a lighthouse, and the ports are like the ports in the sea. So, and the tides and currents. So these are the different symbols of the tides and currents. So 2.5 kilometers, and this is I think 3.2.2, 3.2. Well, let's go. So the nature of the seabed is the symbols and its abbreviation, this. So now the rocks and wrecks and obstructions. These basically are the rocks or the shipwrecks, symbols, and the different symbols again. So next is the lights. And this is the different symbols. Now, the buoys and beacons. So let's go to the next. So these are the different symbols for these features. So the calm, which is these symbols right here, the chimney, the dish aerial, or basically this is the satellite dish, then the mast, the radar scanner, more like a bell sort of thing, Francian bell. The refinery, more like it's like a candle on a box in a circle. Then a religious building or non-Christian. So basically, the church and the Christian. Now, the towers or the water towers, they're similar, but the top of it is different. Now, the cranes. Next is the floating marks, fixed marks, and day marks. So these are the different floating marks, the different type of fixed marks, the day, and then the day marks. So this is the symbol of the cardinal buoy of due north. Then can-shaped lateral buoy red. Then the light vessel. Then let's move on to the fixed marks. So the isolated danger beacon, this is the symbol or the simplified version. But in the paper chart, you can see this symbol. Now the major special purpose beacon is this, the simplified version in the paper chart. Now let's go on to the day marks. So the square or rectangle day mark, then the retro reflector, or just a capital E is the symbol. So let's talk about the 7 critical danger nautical chart symbol. So these are basically the rocks. So these are the different symbols for the rocks. The islets, which are the small islands. The breakers, the coral reefs and its symbols. The obstructions, now the wrecks or the shipwrecks. These are the different symbols of it. So lights and cardinal beacons. So as you can see, this kind of blurry. So we've already discussed this on the upper part. So let's move on. So the different lights. Sorry if it's a little bit blurry, but the next slide, which has a bit clear, you can see it clear. So the light vessels and minor light floats. So this is the illustration of the different fixed or occulting or flashing lights. So this is a fixed. It's just a long black and white line. Then occulting, which has no illustration but as uh, you can see description. So duration of light longer than dark. So basically light then dark. Now the flashing, so duration of light shorter than dark. So it's like basically this. Then the group flashing, and its international abbreviation is FL3. So 1, 2, 3. This is the flashing. Then the dark, then flashing again. So now we're going to go to the general others. So this can take too long. So the coastline. Oh, this is the picture of the coastline indicatively inadequately surveyed. Now let's go to the land. So farmlands, no different interval. Next, ports and harbors. So we're not gonna talk about all of them because it's too long and can take some time. So let's just talk about some. So this is the anchorage large vessel. So this is the symbol in the abbreviations. Now ports and harbors again. Health office symbol, then abbreviation. Now let's go to topography. So road or highway. Now let's go to the buildings and structures. This is the buildings in general. And its symbol. Then it's the tomb. So basically like a graveyard. Then a cross. Okay. Now let's go to the miscellaneous station. So this is the life-saving station, which has like a cross-like symbol, then LSS, by meaning life-saving station. So now we have now the lights, which is a bit clearer than the other in the upper part. So this is the position of light. These are the different symbols of it, like an exclamation mark, a shuriken, a circle, a star, and a dot. Then the buoys and beacons. This is the different symbols of the light buoy. Then spoil ground buoy is the symbol. And the radio and radar stations. So radio telegraph station is just a circle or then station. Okay. And the fog signals are the fog sig, then wave or line here, That's just look like a Wi-Fi, a symbol for a Wi-Fi. Then fog sig, then exposed fog signal, which is gun. Its symbol for abbreviation. Then the dangers. So rocks which which does not cover or height above. So this is symbol. Then coral or rocky reef covered at sounding data. Coral. These are the coral symbols. The reef line. So we're going to go to various limits. So limit of sector, which is this two lines, then an exclamation mark. Now the soundings, swept channel, then the underlined sounding figures. Now depth, contours, and tints. Now let's go next. So tide and currents. So the symbol of tide and currents on the high water is HW or high water. Then basically the low water, W, and low water. So this is the symbol for the new moon, which is a moon which is white, then a full moon that is completely black, then flood, and FL, its symbol. Then the compass, and we're done. Now let's go to my self-understanding on tides. So basically, so for me, tides are the water level of the ocean that goes from its highest point to the lowest point, and vice versa. So it depends on the moon or the moon's gravitational force. So, or the moon's position. So basically, the tide's high and low water level movement is caused by the moon's gravitational force or the sun's. So that's basically my understanding of the tides. So that's all. Thank you for watching and listening. This is Cadet Neo signing out. Yep. Goodbye.